2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for Houston. Green is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Reddish. And it's Beverly in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes.
The consistency of Lillard with his consistent probing on the defense, he's become Mr. Reliable.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Robinson against Green. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. The pass to Beverly. Kicks to Green. Clock at 6. And another 3 for Houston.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Lillard misses.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Green gets it to go.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Simmons. Over Green. Rockets with the rebound. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were fighting for this.
A 3 from Simmons. Trailblazers keep it alive.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. The defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on it, you pay the consequences.
Sinks the triple.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. When the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Drobniak. Reddish grabs the rebound. Houston leading by 5. Thompson looking for an opening. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Portland. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Thybulle, the pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range, Thybulle kicks to Thompson. A three ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Connaughton. Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Wall, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Inside, here's Carter, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Ball against Conley. Wall passes Duarte, and good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Conley. .137 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Anderson. Out to Carter. In the corner, Simmons with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Pass to Fall. Back to Wall. Three-pointer on the way. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Moving it up. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Carter's got his second basket of the game. Rockets leading by 7. Healed outside. Outside, Wall. And he drives in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Here's Carter. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Wall. Has to Fall. Outside, Wall. For 3. And they recover it. A second chance effort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
You got to respect how good Wall is with his shot fake. Once he has to be in the air, the rest is simple.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Conley from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's showing how dangerous he is on the pull-up. Conley, look, you can't back off of him too much, or this is what happens.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They've got Carter. Simmons is out there with Conley. And it's Wilson in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lane.
And so here is Houston. Portland making their last shot. Here's Wall. You can't get that one, and it's Portland the other way. And Simmons slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Carter, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 10 points for Wendell Carter.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Wall, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 3. To the paint, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there. With the score this tight, no, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Klay Thompson third, the 4th spot held by Jalen Green.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Now here's Lillard, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Simmons feeling it out a bit. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Thibault with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Houston needs to get a shot. And stolen by Simmons. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Robinson. Here's Drobniak. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Garrett's checked in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The drive by Green, and it goes down 2 points. Green's got 7 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And Simmons kicks to Lillard. From deep. Portland again missing. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Lillard from outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets leading by 3. Green deciding where to go with it. A 3. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Down low. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Thompson. 15 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Houston. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Thompson outside. There's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Knocked away. Lillard outside. He kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And then Robinson slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Well, they make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And Thompson gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Lillard looking around. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
second guys for the Rockets. They've played exactly like they'd expected to, given the first two games. They're just one half away from taking what would almost certainly become an insurmountable 3-0 lead in the series. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets leading by 9. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. You've got Reddish. Thompson is out there with Green. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Beverly in at the 3 spot. Now Lillard after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Simmons. Lillard outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Wendell Carter. David, what's the update there?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so you hope to see him back on the court soon.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Mike Conley comes in for Simmons. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Robinson. Here is Lillard, covered by Wall. Carter left side. It's rebounded by Houston. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Garrett.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that.
Here is Wall. Michael Conley making his last shot. Duarte, that's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Left side, Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Look, Wall is a blur. His speed is just incredible. He gets to the cup in the blink of an eye.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Garrett. Here's Robinson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Way to attack the rim with that ferocity. I love the intensity that Wall plays with. When he's penetrating, he's looking at dunking every time.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. To halt the run. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Garrett. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Duarte. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's the feed to Lillard. It's stolen by Wall. And they're moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Kicks it to Lillard. Feeds to Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 14 points for the game.
Keep feeding Carter Jr. I mean, he's playing center at 6'9". He moves. He's tough to track. Moves so well.
And Fall gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Robinson's checked in for the Rockets. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Conley finds Anderson. It's rebounded by Houston. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wall up top, covered by Conley. And John Wall good for 3. 13 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's Wilson. And too long on the shot.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Outside, Wall. Over Conley. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Anderson outside. Carter outside to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Anderson dishes to Conley. Puts up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Now Wall. He's got 13. The rebound by Anderson.
I don't think the D does good enough here. but something causes the miss.
Back to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Conley against White. Here's Wilson. And that one hits back iron. Outside White. And so it's Houston holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Wilson out there with Anderson. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Off target from outside. The Rockets shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's White. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Connaughton passes to Anderson. Can't hit from in close.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's White. No good on the three. Here's Connaughton. White covering from outside the arc. And Marcus Morris with the three.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. Takes the three. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Anderson. Stolen by Robinson. White wide open. He fires. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now Wilson following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A three from Simmons. That shot off. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's the drive. The shot no good by Duarte. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Houston on D. Anderson kicks to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Anderson. Here's Wilson. Outside for Simmons. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Thompson inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 37.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Here's Lillard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Anderson outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Green kicks to Beverly. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A shot by Reddish, no good. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Shot's good by Green. Here is Lillard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And they pick up 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Green. No good. Shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Green against Lillard. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
Here's Lillard. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Tromniak. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Thompson misses. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Klay Thompson.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Wade to the right side. Here's Connaughton and the Trailblazers another 3.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Thompson for the triple. That one doesn't go. Portland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Poke loose and stolen by Thibault. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And here's Portland. And the first one drops.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
Marcus Morris has checked in for Portland. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Takes it inside, and it's Green slamming it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Thompson outside. This one for three. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Big shot on the way. No good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard. We know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.